In this video, I will be revealing the strategic decisions someone should consider if they reach age 55 with $750,000 saved in their RRSP and they want to retire early in Canada. Through working with countless Canadian clients in similar situations, I have discovered that with the right roadmap, including income timing, tax implications, and withdrawal sequencing, $750,000 in an RRSP can support confident early retirement prior to the age of 65. That's exactly why I'm making this video today, to show you the tangible steps that leverage Canadian retirement rules to make early retirement not just a dream, but a viable plan. Let's get right into it. The 55-year RRSP acts as an advantage that enables early retirement in Canada. Well, as you might be aware, many foreign countries, including the US and many European countries, have rules and penalties in place that discourage accessing funds in their retirement savings prior to normal retirement age. Well, the good news is that in Canada, our rules are much more flexible, and you can access your RRSPs at any age. You can go into your RRSPs at the age of 50, age 55, or age 60 without any penalties. The only stipulation that there is that we do have in place is that you must convert your RRSP to a RRIF by the age of 71, or during the year, by the end of the year in which you turn 71. And then the following year, age 72, you must start pulling funds out of that RRIF. You could convert your RRSP to a RRIF prior to the age of 71 if you wanted to, and start pulling funds then. But as far as taxation, RRIF versus RRSP, the tax rates are exactly the same. The RRIF conversion strategy that optimizes tax efficiency. As I said earlier, you must convert your RRSP to a RRIF by December 31st of the year in which you turn age 71. But you could convert earlier, and there are several reasons why you should consider converting your RRSP to a RRIF earlier, especially if you plan to retire young. Well, first of all, taxes withheld from a RRIF, taxes withheld source, could be potentially lower than taxes withheld on income pulled from an RRSP. The tax rate is exactly the same, but I'm talking about taxes withheld at source. So if your taxes withheld at source are lower, obviously your cash flow in early retirement would be higher, which is the idea. Number two, or second reason, could be you can income split income from a RRIF after the age of 65. Like, even if you have a spouse, if you do have a spouse and your spouse is younger or several years younger than you are, you can shift up to 50% of that income to your spouse. Another reason would be income out of a RRIF will generate or trigger pension tax credit after the age of 65. So if you're pulling income out of a RRIF, you would be generating $2,000 annual tax credit, which you otherwise would not be unless you have private pension. And another reason would be that if you are pulling funds, or if you are supporting your early retirement by pulling funds out of your RRIF, you could potentially be delaying income from your CPP and OAS to later years. Now that you understand RRIF conversion benefits, if you need help optimizing your retirement plan, click the link below, and I will show you exactly how to maximize your retirement strategy as a whole. CPP and OAS bridge strategy that fills income gaps. With the CPP, normal retirement age is age 65, but you can start collecting CPP as young as age 60. With OAS, you can only start at the age of 65. If you collect CPP prior to the age of 65, your benefit is reduced by 35%. And this is a lifetime reduction. So we think it's a mistake to try to collect your CPP prior to normal retirement age. The solution is to use your RRSP. And if you think you will achieve $750,000 market value in your RRSPs, you should be using those RRSPs to fund your early retirement, because $750,000 RRSP portfolio will produce at least $50,000 annual income. Plus, you can access some of your capital to fund early retirement. So $750,000 RRSP portfolio will produce between $60,000 and $70,000 in annual income to fund early retirement. And if you have a TFSA or a small non-registered portfolio as well, you will be able to supplement your RRSP income. And for most Canadian retirees, this will be enough to be comfortable in early retirement. The benefit is that you would be able to delay CPP and potentially OAS benefits to either normal retirement age 65 or even beyond. And for deferring, you are receiving a deferral bonus, and this is a lifetime bonus. The lifestyle optimization strategy that maximizes retirement satisfaction. Canada is a huge country with a lot of different places, but also some places are more expensive to live in than others. Some places of the country are less expensive. So one option a lot of retirees will consider is to move to a different part of the country with lesser costs. If moving is not an option because of lifestyle or family or whatever it might be, then you could consider downsizing. If you were to downsize in retirement or in early retirement, you would be freeing up capital, and this capital could be used to support your retirement or early retirement lifestyle expenses. And also, many Canadians plan to travel in retirement and specifically in early retirement. If you are one of those people and you plan to travel extensively, some people plan to travel 3 to 6 months at a time. If you are spending 3 to 6 months outside of Canada in a country with lower cost of living, then the $750,000 RRSP portfolio will be more than enough to fund your early retirement. Now that you understand lifestyle optimization, let's look at the complete $750,000 RRSP early retirement implementation framework. So how do you implement the complete framework for successful $750,000 RRSP early retirement in Canada? Well, begin with a detailed expense analysis that accounts for all costs, including healthcare, housing, lifestyle goals, and travel. Create strategic RRSP withdrawal plan that bridges income from the age of 55 or retirement age to CPP and OAS eligibility. Implement tax optimization through RRIF conversion timing and income splitting opportunities. Then you should be monitoring on an ongoing basis your strategies and actual expenses and portfolio results rather than just the projections. And you should be working with the Canadian retirement specialists who understand provincial programs and tax optimization strategies. Now that you understand the complete strategic framework for retiring early with $750,000 in RRSP savings, including RRIF conversion, government benefit bridging, lifestyle strategies, you can make more informed decisions for your early Canadian retirement. If you want help implementing this $750,000 early retirement strategy for your specific situation, click on the link below and I'll show you how to build your dream retirement plan in Canada. We'll see you in the next video.